Oh, yeah.
Fun game for you, just given, it's the former team. What are your
sure.
emotions like?
Yeah.
You talk to any of the guys on the team? Obviously, just what's
Yeah.
going through your mind?
I mean, yeah, I've caught up with them a little bit. I talked ever since the season begun. I've been watching their games, keeping up with them. I mean, those are all my guys. But it's another game. Just trying to go out there and go 1-0. So at the end of the day, got to do that, execute and do that.
Any text messages from your former teammates this week?
I mean, not too crazy. Trying to stay on each side of it. Keep it professional, keep it business. But I'll probably catch up with them later in the week as like the prep calms down, just to see who's out, who's in, and all that. Get all the insights. But yeah.
When you're looking at film, things that look familiar to you as Coach Lester kind of asking you questions, you and Brendan both?
I mean, yeah, just trying to get our insights on it because we were there in the spring and things like that. But, they've switched up a few things here and there, so we're just trying to give them as much as we can from what we remember. But at the end of the day, we're composing a game plan to just go out there and beat what we've seen on film. So.
How similar is what you're seeing now on film versus what they were doing last year?
I mean, it's pretty similar. They've always been a quarters team with a Tampa 2 switch up. So I mean, it all looks similar. I know what we know what we're expecting. We know what we're gonna get, and we just gotta go out there and execute. So.
How did Coach Braun come in and kind of steady the ship last year?
I mean, he did a great job. It was a tough situation with the coach being fired, and he stepped into a tough area, and he executed. He got it done. It's a great staff over there. Great head coach, Coach Braun. He's doing a great job and did a great job last year as well. So.
Last week, not Cade's best game. Just how does the team rally around him and kind of get him, back off the mat, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, K's always composed. He's always doing a great job moving forward and getting back to neutral. Whatever happens the play before, can't control it. Got to move on from it. So we all can look in the mirror and try to get better individually. And I think we'll continue to do that and just keep working to do my job and help make his job easier. So.
Jacob, I know that you've kind of stepped in as a leader with this receiver group, being one of the older guys. And there were some big goals going into the season, right? College football playoff, Big Ten championship. How do you kind of keep the group focused and on the task at hand?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to go out each week and hit the reset button. Each week I've harped on this a good amount. Just a 24-hour rule, just moving on from it. Looking forward to just winning a week, winning a day. You can't get to the next game without winning like Mondays, Tuesdays in practice. So just harping in on that, focusing in on that, and just focusing in on the details to go out there and win each week. So.
I want to ask about Caden Weegan. He's kind of in a similar position of you being a slot guy. I guess what does he bring to the table for the offense and maybe switching things up a little bit with his speed?
Yeah, he's a great weapon that we have. Like you said, his speed is a crazy weapon. He just comes in and he works his tail off every day, and he just brings a different aspect to our offense where we can get some sweeps in. Sorry, some sweeps in, and you see him in the kick game. How explosive he is. He's just another explosive component that we have to our offense. So it's a blessing. So.
Looking at the Northwestern defense, what do you kind of see from them? You mentioned it's a little bit new. What are you seeing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just quarters-based team with a little bit of a too-high cover two and man switch up. Their corners are aggressive in the run game, and then in the pass game they do a good job as well. Stopping deep routes and explosives. So we just got to find the soft spots, got to find where we get in, where we fit in, and look to make a lot of explosives. So.
You guys have bounced back really well this year, whether it be after Iowa State with the big win against Troy,
Yeah.
Ohio State big win against Washington. What's kind of the key to bouncing back well?
Yeah, just moving on from it, keeping what's in the past, and just looking forward to just executing, find where we can be better, just look across the board, looking in the mirror and seeing what we can improve on. I think is the biggest part of it, and just going out there and doing it, going 1-0. So.
Is there anything unique to coming out after a turnover in terms of finding the end zone? Is it more challenging because it's a quick change?
As far as like the defense getting a turnover?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a uplift on the sideline. Everybody's routed up and stuff. So I feel like there's an energy burst from the offense for sure. So yeah, getting turnovers on defense are huge for the offense, I feel like.
You guys are among the least efficient offenses in scoring off of turnovers. What do you guys think you need to do to?
Yeah, just going out there and executing at the end of the day. We can get that energy burst, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and execute, find ways to get it done, to move the ball, and just bounce off of those turnovers because that's huge. I mean, when you get turnovers, you got to get points off of that, so we got to be better there.
Is this game a little extra special for you?
I say yeah. I mean, of course, it's going to be. Those are my guys over there. Spent 3 years there, 3 to 4 years. Got my degree from there, so it's a little different for sure. But at the end of the day, when the clock starts going, it's another game. Got to go out there and execute and go 1-0. So, I know, yeah.
I kind of forget sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, this week's homecoming, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Homecoming?
Yep.
You guys have so many big games in terms of trophy games and everything. You look forward to this homecoming mean anything? Is
Yeah,
it
for
any
sure.
different than a normal game?
For sure. I mean, homecoming with everybody coming to the game, from alumni to people around the state, it's big. I mean, every game to us, we want to go out there and go 1-0, go get a win. So at the end of the day, we just got to go do that, go out there and execute. So.
Talk to any guys this week from Northwestern?
Yeah, a few. I mean, I'm always in touch with those guys over there. So I'll probably talk with them later in the week as well, just to try to pick at them, try to get some inside news or something, but also just catch up with them. Those are lifelong friends. So. Yeah.
Does that make you want this to